Hello and welcome to this tutorial on how to create a metallic covered cake using the steaming method with Gemma from Cakes. Okay, so the cake I'm using is a chocolate cake and I've just covered it in a greyish sugar paste. I'm using the Cake Lace cake steamer today and I've gone for a darkish kind of colour on the sugar paste to give it a base. This is the Colour Splash Rose Gold that I'm using, and that's the main colour I'll be using over the whole of the cake. So I'm just going to tip that onto, this is a plastic flower former I think actually, just a fair amount. And then once you've got your steam, just evenly putting it, I'm doing the top of the cake first, so I'm just evenly putting some steam across the top. And I'm going to be using a soft cake brush. Now this one is just for cake. You want to make sure that it's clean, it's dry and it's big and fluffy. I'm just tapping off a lot of the excess that I've got because that was quite a lot of powder that I put down on my surface. And then you're just going to lightly brush over where you've just steamed and you'll see how quick this technique is. I probably should have put something down on the surface that I was doing this on. It's just in my kitchen, so it's fine. It means I can clean it afterwards, but there is quite a lot of excess dust that gets onto the surface. So just make sure it's something that you're happy to be able to clean afterwards. So the steam has got into all of these different crevices. So I'm just using my brush just to really lightly dust over the top, and the steam just grabs it. It's so quick and easy, this method. I'd really recommend it. Okay, so once I've done that, I now am going to move on to the sides of the cake. That's just to show you how well covered it is and how quick that was. Literally less than a minute that was. So just steaming across the next section, and I'm getting the board as well because I want to cover the board. You don't want to get it too wet. You want to make sure that it's just enough that the surface will grab the dust. If you steam over it too much, then it will just start to go wet and then it will clog up your brush and it's not going to give you the same effect. So just lightly dusting. If you need to add any more steam later on, then you can. But as you can see, it just picks it up so quickly and easily. So you're looking for the surface to kind of go tacky. It's that tacky kind of stickiness that you're looking for. And then it just picks the dust off of the brush. This is a messy job though. So just keep picking up the dust that you need and going over the surface. You'll be able to see if you've used this kind of a base colour. Where you've gone already. You might want to leave some parts of the surface where it's kind of got that rusty look underneath, where you don't properly go over it all. I did that on the board and left a few of the darker patches underneath, so it looked a little bit more antique-y. But on the main cake, I wanted to get it all covered. This base coat was really good and picked it up really quickly, but you may find that you might need to do a couple of coats. And what you saw me do at the end there was just go over it again with the steam once I'd finished, and that just fixes all of the dust in place. So I've got Colour Splash gold, that was a yellow gold, and I've also got silver dust. And then I'm just using the Rejuvinator spirit in each of those now because I want to turn it into more of a paint as opposed to just a dust. And I'm just going to paint over and pick out a few of the different cogs. The silver didn't pick up that easily, so I did 2 coats with that. And the same with the gold. The Rejuvinator dries up so quickly that you can, by the time you finish doing the first ones, it will be ready for a second coat. And there you have it. That is the finished cake, all done. Nice and simple techniques, but it's a really effective result. I hope that you've enjoyed the tutorial today and good luck with any of yours.